Hey guys, I am Sweet Nightingale and welcome to the Sims 3 Going Solo Challenge. This is part 1. Now this challenge was created by Vuneca. I am doing a Sims 4 version of this, but this was originally created for Sims 3. And they had a forum about this, and there's a lot of people that have been making up stories, like their own stories with it, like posting pictures and actually writing up a story in text and just kind of supporting it with pictures. And I'm totally just absolutely blown away with the talent that I am seeing on this forum. And I mean, I've been just kept busy for days just reading some of these stories, and there's still a lot to read. I mean, you guys just really rock with this. But as I said, this challenge was created by Vuneca, and the whole idea of this challenge is you want to get through every career and every lifetime wish. So you want to move down the generations. Now, let's say generation is going to be an acrobat, and you know, their lifetime wish is to be a Simfu master or whatever. You know, kind of an odd combination. And then like you have generation 2, and let's say they want to be a major master, and their career is to be the sports agent. You know, so you just kind of pick, like, each generation gets their own career and their own lifetime happiness wish, and then you move on to something different in generation 2, then generation 3. Now, before I actually get into the rules and show you my sim, I do want to point out that I am playing The Sims with a visual impairment, so my gameplay style is going to be a bit slower than what you're probably used to with a lot of LPers. I tend to just take a more relaxed, slow-paced gameplay style because, you know, I can't be Mr. Speedy McGreedy because I just can't see well enough to do that. And I don't really like to do that anyway because you tend to miss a lot when you just go through it like gangbusters. So if you're looking for that Speedy McGreedy, where's the fire kind of gameplay, then you might want to look for another channel to watch because you'd be really disappointed with this. I love comments. I love hearing what you all have to say. It's really awesome to, you know, just see what you guys think of the whole thing. But with that said, you know, I don't tolerate hater comments. You know, there's just really no reason for that. Hater comments are going to be removed from my videos, and if the comment is offensive enough to me, then that person is going to be blocked. I have done it before, and I won't hesitate to do it again. So just bear that in mind. You know, as my mom always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it at all. So, you know, if you don't like it, then just move on to something else and just, you never have to watch me again. So, all right. Now, with that said, as I did say, my name is Sweet Nightingale. I think I said that. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I really hope that you enjoy what you see here. Now, let's go ahead and go over the rules and guidelines for this challenge. They're pretty few. You know, this isn't one of those challenges where you got to kind of watch your back at every 20-second interval, you know, or whatever. So, the only thing that you, the only thing that you can't do is you can't use cheats, you know, money cheats or anything like that, if you're going to play it legitimately. They want you to avoid marriage because the whole idea is to focus on one sim at a time, and just to kind of get to know your game and to just play in ways that you may not play before. You know, just kind of get you out of your comfort zone. It's just a way to sort of just get acquainted with your Sims game and your Sims. So they want you to avoid marriage, and if you absolutely must get married, or if you have to have a live-in roommate or something, just don't control them. You know, just control your main Sim. You can only have one child. If you end up having a multiple birth, you can move the twin, the second child, or whatever, or triplets. You know, you can move whatever child that's not going to be your heir in with the other parent, and then just play with your child that is going to be the heir. You can do that through Edit Town. Let's see, what else am I missing? You can have one plum bot, you know, into the future if you have that expansion pack installed. But you can only have one plum bot, and they can't add anything to the family funds or anything like careers. You know, they can't have a career. So Vuneca recommends that you give them the nanny or the, you know, or the, what is it, nanny or housekeeper or whatever trait. You know, just something that's not going to help you out with your lifetime wish or help out with the career or anything like that, add to the family funds. No sim bots. You can't have a sim bot. Let's see, what else am I missing? Okay. You don't want to get your child taken away by the social worker, obviously. So, you know, because then your challenge is pretty much over. You're screwed then. So, I think I said one child. And then you just keep going until you have all of your careers done and all your lifetime wishes accomplished. yeah, all your lifetime wishes accomplished. Now, as I said, no cheats. You can do the move objects cheat or reset if you need to. You can use mods because a lot of the folks that are doing the stories are using the story progression mods. I do play with mods. I have a lot of the mods from NROS, plus, you know, a few other mods. I have a few custom content items that I play with. I have all expansion packs, all stuff packs, and probably about 99% of the Sims 3 store stuff. So yeah, I think I covered everything. I will post a link to the this challenge in the description section of this video so that you can go back and read the challenge rules and stuff for yourself. But it's a pretty relaxed, just, you know, she wanted this to be a fun challenge. It's pretty relaxed, you know, just a really fun paced challenge to, you know, to help you get to know your game. Now let me show you our sim that we're going to, this is our founder. Her name is Debbie Evans. Now, her first name, I named her after one of my favorite subscribers. You know who you are. Wink, wink, wink. I do want to thank PiazzaGirl for telling me about this challenge. When I was asking for challenge ideas, she posted that on the video that I was asking for that. So I checked out the forum, and I was just really, really intrigued by it. So thank you to PiazzaGirl1015 for, you know, for cluing me in on this challenge, and you totally got me hooked with all the stories, and I love going over there to post in that forum thread because they're just so super friendly. They're kind of like their own little Sims family, so I love it. You know, they're just so nice over there. You don't get the drama and all the fighting that you get on some of the forum topics and stuff, so I love it there. All right, now, without further ado, this is Debbie Evans, and for those of you that know me, I like to have a backstory for my Sims, and which she's going to be no exception, but this is going to be her everyday wear. Now, as you can see, she is a very well-dressed, put-together woman, and I will kind of explain why, you know, it's going to kind of go into her storyline a little bit, but that outfit, I believe, came from the Sims 3 store. The hairstyle came from the Sims 3 store. The shoes, I think, also, I don't think they were from the store. I think they were from, I don't remember where they were from, but yeah. Now we're going to go ahead and get into her formal wear. Now I will say that her formal wear, she's wearing a custom content necklace and a custom content dress. Now I do have a program that allows me to change a Sims 3 pack, which you would install through your launcher, into a package file, which you would then put into your mods folder. And to me, that's a little easier because if you get a piece of bad custom content, then it's easier to take out than going through your launcher and trying to scroll through everything and try to find it. So I will upload her to the exchange, but just keep in mind, when you see her formal wear, you're probably not going to get that in the game because when it goes into your mods folder, that custom content will not show up in your game unless you have that particular file in your mods folder. So if you download her, then just keep in mind if you don't have that particular dress or that file in your mods folder, then they are going to be replaced with default replacements. So just keep that in mind. The necklace and the dress that's going to be coming up are custom content. And it takes a minute for my content to load because I have a lot of content. Oh my gosh, I kid you not. One thing I really love about The Sims 4 right now is it loads very, very quickly. It loads very, very quickly, whereas The Sims 3 right now, I have a lot of content, so it takes a minute. It takes a minute. So there we go. So this is her formal wear, as we can see. Now, I love this dress. I think this dress is so pretty, you know, just the blue and white. And then, as I said, the necklace is a custom content, and the earrings, I think, came from the store. And I really can't zoom her in to get a close-up because it takes a minute. All right, guys, just give me a second while this thing decides to cooperate. Yeah, just give me a second while this thing decides to cooperate, and I'll zoom her in so you can see her jewelry. All right, guys, so here is her jewelry and her necklace. As I said, the necklace is custom content. The jewelry is not. And the dress is also custom content. Okay, we need to get back into clothes here. All right, so that is her formal wear. And then here is going to be her, whoops. No, there's no category called whoops. All right, this is going to be her sleepwear coming up. Even sometimes my sleepwear and my swimwear take a while to load. It's usually always been my everyday wear and my formal wear that's been taking a long time to load. But now my sleepwear and my swimwear is sometimes real slow too, which is crazy because I don't have nearly as much content in that as I do in everyday and formal wear. So, it's this game is loaded. Loaded. All right. So just give it. Okay, there it is. So this is her sleepwear. That is her sleepwear. And this here is going to be her athletic. And sometimes that takes a minute too because some of the everyday stuff goes into athletic wear. So you get a repeat of the content. So it takes a minute.
Rafia.
Okay, there is her athletic wear right there. Cute little tennis dress. And here is going to be her swimwear.
Nushki Zanzi.
So she's got a great bod and she's kind of rocking that bikini there. So that's her swimwear. And then here's going to be her outerwear. Now her outerwear I do believe came from the Sims 3 store. We'll see that in just a second. If I didn't say so before, we are going to be playing in Aurora Skies. I've not played there for quite a while, so I thought we would go there. I thought that would actually be quite nice because I do like that world. I think it's very, very pretty. So I think for our, okay, there is her outerwear. So I think for our purposes, we're going to play in Aurora Skies. Another couple of things that Vanessa did mention is if you have Supernatural installed, you can go through the different Supernatural occult types. In fact, that's encouraged so that you can get used to how all of those work. Also, let's see, Supernatural. Also, if your game glitches, she said you can actually move the family to another world, and that's also encouraged too. That way you can get used to playing in another world. Just, you might want to use a family tree tool because if you move the family, sometimes you lose that family tree. Or I think NROS has a mod called Porter, which I think if you use that, you can just kind of package up your families and just kind of drop them down into your next town. So I've not used that particular mod before. I use a lot of the NROS ones, but that's one that I have not used. So, just kind of bear that in mind if you want to do that. She also said that you can take gifts. Now, I get a lot of gifts because, I have a lot of Sims friends who send me a lot of stuff. Thank you guys very much. Really do appreciate it. And so she said to just pretty much use your common sense about it. Like if you have a Sim that wants to get rich, then, taking a lot of gifts, is not going to be good because, you can go into the family inventory and sell all those items and then boom, their lifetime wish is accomplished just like that. So it kind of takes the fun out of playing it. But you can take a few gifts if you want to. Like if you don't get a whole lot of gifts, if you're one that maybe doesn't get a whole lot of gifts, you can take them. But, if you're somebody like me, you can limit yourself to taking however many you want to. Just, you could take a few, like starting out if you want to kind of help with getting your household set up and everything. Or you don't have to, or, just kind of use your common sense, basically, she says. And, yeah, so I will go ahead and take gifts for her because, you can pass elixirs and stuff. Like a lot of people give each other the elixirs, like, to change a Sim into a supernatural type or just any elixir that is needed. So they do use the gifts, the going solo people on the forum actually do use the gifts to pass back and forth certain elixirs. So I will take gifts. I'll definitely take elixirs. I will take gifts. Just if you want it specifically for my going solo challenge, just earmark it in the gift panel and then I will be sure that I open it up for her. Otherwise, we'll take some, but we're going to be pretty limited with what we're going to take. That way we don't, because we don't want to make this too easy. So yeah, hopefully you guys got that. Sometimes I tend to sort of run off at the mouth. Sometimes I babble, but hopefully you guys got that. All right, so let's go ahead and look at her personality and then I will tell you her story. Her traits are, she is a born saleswoman. She's charismatic. She is a savvy sculptor. She's a bookworm and she is a workaholic. And she wants to be the CEO of a major corporation. So that means, to get level 10 of the business career. Now, I picked you don't have to roll the traits. Like you can pick any trait that you want to. For the child, you're supposed to inherit one trait from your mother and one trait from the father. And then you can pick anything else that you want to go along with that lifetime wish that you have in mind for them. So just remember to have them inherit one trait from each parent. And you can adopt a child too. It doesn't always have to, your heir doesn't have to be a blood child. You can use adopted kids too. So I hope I cleared that up. Now, Debbie's, her favorite food, I always forget this. Her favorite food is lobster thermidor. She's a classy lady, so she likes to eat classy. She likes classical music, and her favorite color is Irish green. And you have heard her voice. And I believe I made her an Aquarius. Now, Debbie's backstory is that, for those of you that are familiar with my channel, you know that I like to have backstories for my characters. Those of you that are new, you're going to have to listen to me talk for a little bit because I do have pretty detailed stories. Now, Debbie was married to, Debbie used to be married, and, she and her husband had some pretty high-powered jobs. Like, they were very much into their careers. However, her husband wanted to have some kids, and he thought that, eventually he'd be able to get her to agree to, to kind of step back from the work a little bit and have kids. Well, he kept, as time went on, he kept asking her about it, and she kept saying, no, I've still got a few more steps to do in the career. And then over time, he just kept pressuring her and pressuring her and pressuring her. And, she kept saying, no, I really, I don't want to have kids right now. Let's wait. Well, one night, they went to a party, and after a bit too much to drink, they got into a big argument about kids. And so she pretty much just spouted off and said, look, you need to get over your 50s macho attitude. I'm not some baby-making machine, so just get over yourself. And, because he wanted, he kind of wanted to keep her barefoot and pregnant. Even, like, when they were dating, like you said, he respected her career, but he thought that he'd be able to get her to change her mind and become more of a traditional stay-at-home wife and mother. But, she wasn't having any of that. He tried to change her, and she didn't like that. So, she pretty much just told him off about that. And they got into a lot of heated words. And over the next year, the marriage just crumbled. Really put a rift in the marriage, and just a lot of the things that they said to each other just really dug a hole for the relationship to ever work out, because they wanted different things. So they divorced, and the divorce was actually not quite amicable. It was pretty nasty. So Debbie decided to move away from, we're going to say Bridgeport, because Bridgeport is actually a nightmare, especially with the routing issues and stuff. So we're going to say she moved away from Bridgeport and to Aurora Skies to get a fresh new start and, to go where people didn't know her. So, yeah. So that is pretty much her backstory. So now, she has to kind of start from the bottom up in a new place and just kind of get to where she needs to be. Now, as you could probably tell, she is a very well-dressed, put-together lady. Very classy. Even though she, even when she doesn't, what am I saying? Even when she is not at work, she still wants to look professional and, just kind of portray that image of professionalism, which would get the respect that, that her wannabe position would actually call for. And I hope that made sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the game, and then we'll go ahead and pick out a house for her. And I'm going to show you what I do with my mods. Now, I have as I said, I have quite a few of the NROS mods that I play with. I have Master Controller, Story Progression, Woohooer, Relativity, which helps out with the sim clock time. I have Vector, which is the sickness mod. I have Register, Overwatch, and Error Trap, and a few of the components that go along with the story progression. So we'll go ahead and get her moved into a house, and then I'll show you what I do with the mods. Now, I think I moved her in, because I tried to record this before, but I was having some issues. Where did I move her? Did I move her here? We'll take a look at this house and just see what we have. I think this was the one that I had originally picked out. Yes, this was the one that I originally picked out. So, yes. We will go ahead and go with this one. It's a very, very small little, nice little place. So I want to go ahead and get it furnished. And we will go ahead and get her moved in. We're going to get the Weatherstone to pop up. Now, she is not any kind of supernatural occult. We just made her a regular human to start out with. But I do want to have, like, witches. I want to have werewolves and vampires. Like I said, I want to play with all of the, occults in this challenge. So we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do a lot. We're going to do a lot. I'd like to thank. Okay, so here's our story progression, asking us if we want to do that. Okay, we've changed the ages. The Weatherstone is cropping up. All right, we'll see where this Weatherstone cropped up, but we got another pop-up. Story progression wants to know if we want to get rid of the homeless Sims. We're going to click on the X here because otherwise if we click the check mark, I've heard it kind of messes up Emmett, Emmett Relevart. So we will just do that with the X. Okay, let's go and see where this Weatherstone cropped up. Okay, we'll watch it spawn up. Here it comes. Now, I do have this set on normal lifespan, but I've changed the settings just a little bit. Instead of 90 days, I have them on 110 days. I do that with all of my games because I kind of like to round out the age groups a little bit. You know, I like to fiddle with it and tweak it up a little bit. So even though, like, if you go in the game, it still says normal settings, but instead of 90 days, we are sitting at 110 days. So this is the Weatherstone. It cropped up at the cemetery. Now, I want to show you what I do with my NROS mods. As we can see, look at all those faces. Now, that is because we are at the default settings with our NROS. So we're going to go ahead and find our city hall, and I will show you what I'll show you how I import my mod settings, because like I have a lot of games that I have because I do a lot of LPs, and I don't like going into a game and then taking like half an hour to set up each and every game individual, because there are a lot of settings that I tend to tweak, and it takes me a while, and I like to import. I like to have like one big import and then just import it all, and then if I need to change it on a game by game basis, then I can go in and change up the little things. So I'm gonna wade through this and try to find my city hall and then I'll show you what I do. All right, so we are going to fix this. So we're gonna click on the city hall. We're gonna go ahead and select NROS. Now we want to go ahead and go under, now as we can see, I have a lot of these NROS mods, but we're going to go ahead and go under where it says register. Okay, my bad. We'll get this right eventually. Now, you're probably going to notice that I have some custom careers in this game, but we're not going to play with the custom careers. We're just going to play with the stuff that actually came with the game. Yeah, we'll just play with the ones that came with the game. We will not mess with the custom careers that I have. Now, the custom careers are because I have modded custom careers. So, not register, but we want to go into Overwatch. I always tend to get this mixed up. So, we're going to go ahead into immediate, and we're going to go under here where it says import settings, right here. You see that? And then it lists like all the mods that we have. Now you can export settings like the settings by the individual mod, but we're going to go ahead and import all settings because this is what I have. This is my main setup from my game here. So we're going to select that one. And it takes a minute for the settings to be imported. All right, so we are good to go. Now let me just show you the house that we have her in. We don't have a whole heck of a lot of money. We got $57 to our name. So this is what it looks like. It's all on one floor. It's going to be really easy to navigate. But I'm going to go ahead and open up some we'll go ahead and go to the gifts panel, and then I'm going to go ahead and save the game, and then we'll go ahead and open a few gifts. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and take a few gifts. And first of all, it looks like we have a supernatural elixir from Sims 5522, and with the message from the game. Okay, jar of discord. All right, and I don't think I can send anything back. Nope, because I have recorded earlier and the 24 hours isn't up yet. From Purple Beatles fan, says thanks for the prim and proper sofa. Well, you're very welcome, and it's a care package. Let's see what we're gonna get. Looks like we have the permapalm. All right, very cool. Turn my volume up a little bit so I can hear a little better. Okay, so from Felipe 231291 says thanks for the beverage maker, and you're so welcome with the comment, give this for going solo. Now, I have a little bit of explaining to do. I tried to record this before, but I had a few chinks, so I don't have any footage from the other time that I tried before because it was, you know, I won't go into the whole thing, but some of it was me being an idiot, and some of it was just, I didn't like how it turned out. So yeah, when I recorded, I had sent some gifts with, you know, for this challenge. So this is like, consider this part 1 retry or whatever. So that's why we have that message, because I had recorded before, but it just didn't quite work out that I was able to use it. All right, so let's go ahead and take take this. Well, we got a little bit of money. We got 200 simoleons, so that is definitely going to help. Now we have 257 bucks to our name. Okay, so this one is for Adam and Eve, which we will take. Okay, that one. This is from Sunrise Girl 333, and we're getting a care package. It looks like we have a bowling lane. All right, from Sue's Cat. From Sue's Cats. 1844 says, dear sweet lady, here is something to brighten your day. I enjoy your LP so much and appreciate all your hard work. Big Sim hugs to you. Well, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. And it's a surprise gift box with the small ivy. All right, so we can actually put some of our little plants out, which is cool. From Tiny78 says hello. And we're getting a care package, or no, not a care package, but a surprise gift box with 1,250 simoleons. All right, very cool. We will actually be able to do something in our house. From Mayor 1963 says, for any LP that needs it, glad to hear you're still going to upload some Sims 3 vids after Sims 4 releases. Oh yeah, not gonna abandon my Sims 3, that's for sure. Well, we got the exercise queen, so we can actually spend a little bit of time working out. From Funny Bunny 3000 says, just thought you'd like a gift, and it's a care package. Well, that would be wonderful. With some more money, 25 simoleons. Hey, every little bit helps. From Baby Boosey, from Baby Boos. Oh my goodness, I have no idea how to say that. I'm sorry if I totally butchered that. From Baby Boos 198, and we're getting a surprise gift box, and looks like we have a living room chair. Very nice. From Purple Beatles fan, thanks for the 1,200 simoleons. Enjoy this care package. And let's see what we have. Oh, we have a, what did we get? Oh, these old things. All right, very cool. Okay, this one is for Ella on the love ship, which we will be getting to. From Felipe 31291 says, going to miss some of your LPs, but I can't wait for the new ones from you. Okay, that one's for Adam and Eve. Okay, this one is for Ella. This is for Ella. And that one is for Ella, and this is for Adam and Eve. So that is all the gifts that we're going to be able to take. Okay, so, yep, that's all the gifts we're going to be able to take. Okay, it appears that you've changed the age. Now, as I said, we are at 110 sim days. So she, let's see, she wants to join the business career. This kind of takes a minute for this to kick in. Okay, yep, it takes a minute for this to kick in. Okay, yep, she wants to join the business career, which we are definitely going to do. Now, I'm going to go ahead into the family inventory and just kind of set some things out and just see what we can do. I'll probably end up getting a burglar alarm because we're going to need it. So just give me a sec. Alright guys, now let me show you what I did. Now I put out her exercise queen. I went ahead and sold the bowling lane because there's really nothing that we can do with that right now. And so I got quite a bit of money for that. So I went ahead and got her a desk and a computer. This is some custom content that I have, this Mac computer right there. Moved over that fireplace and stuff. And then I went ahead and got a little better bed because I hate to kind of scrimp on the bed. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get her job now. Yep, we'll go ahead and get her job now. And we need to go ahead and find a job. Now, as I said, I am not going to play with any of the custom careers because it's just a little bit too much. So, yeah, we're not going to play with any of those. We'll just mess with the stuff that is actually in the game. And probably some of these custom careers will show up. So I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I mean by the custom careers. Okay, well, here's business, so that popped up right away. But see, we have, we have snowboard. I mean, we have Army enlisted. I mean, these are just some custom things that I have. There's criminal, there's teaching. See, there's IT. That's a custom one. But we want to go ahead and go with business because that's what she wants. So we're going to accept the career. Very good. And she wants to throw a party, which maybe we'll try to do. She'll send a text to Simon. Throw a party. We'll see how that goes. Okay. And she wants to work at home. Now let's go ahead and send a text to Simon because that's going to be her boss. And she's going to need to get a little friendly with him. So this is Simon. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do texting. And let's just send him a friendly text. And then working at home, we should be able to just click on this computer. And then we should be able to work from home. Yep, work from home. That comes with the workaholic trait. And that should boost up her career a little bit. Okay, so consignment specialist, because we have a consignment store, tattoo artist, blah, 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 blah. That came with our register mod. There's our story progression. I think I may have to... Okay, we have so much in common. Attention property owner. We should get our time portal here soon, but I want to show you one of the mods that I have in here that from NROS. Oops. Okay. So there is this relativity mod. And see, what you can do is, let me just show you how this works. What you can do is you can actually go in here and you can tell it what this does. Now, this doesn't slow down the Sim's animation, but it kind of helps with the sim clock. That way you got a little bit more time. Like if you have a big family, it gives you a little bit more time to get them up in the morning and get them off to school and work and stuff. I'm going to show you how to set this up, like how I do it. And then, and then you'll be able to see how that works. But we're going to go ahead and set this up from like, we'll set this up at from like 6. Now it runs on a 24-hour clock. So we'll set this up from 6 to 24. Now the default speed is 37 ticks, but we're going to put this down to 23 for during the day. That way we have a little bit more time on the sim clock, as we'll be able to see. Okay, time is now running at that. So as you can see, the sim clock does not run as fast, but it doesn't slow down the animations or anything. They're still able to gain skills at the appropriate rate, learn charisma skill, take a class in charisma. I don't want to do that because we have books and stuff that we can do there. But it kind of helps give you a little bit more time to actually do stuff. Now you still gain skills at the appropriate speed. There's our mascot. You still gain the skills at the appropriate speed, but you just have a little bit more time to actually get your sim to do stuff with. So it's very helpful. There's our time portal. I love how it just kind of shakes. So there it is. Hey, Emmett. How you doing, Emmett? Now, I don't know if I want to travel to the future with her right now, because I just don't know if I want to do that with her generation. So, and I'm probably not going to send her to university either. We'll travel to the future. I'm going to take that off because I don't think that I'm going to be doing that just right now. Okay. Now, she will work from home indefinitely until you exit her out of doing this. But this supposedly boosts up your career a little bit. But we could actually have her learn some charisma. And I think we're probably going to end up getting neighbors to come and visit. But I'm not going to worry about that because I want to have her get some things done before we actually have to send her to work tomorrow. She's got her bookshelf right here, so we can go ahead and read. I think we have do we have a charisma? We don't have any charisma here. Okay. We don't have any charisma. And I think she does want to go to the bookstore.
Agree at.
Play dominoes with someone. Well, we don't have a dominoes table. But what we could actually do on this computer, now there's an online center because there's another mod that I have in here that is very, very, very helpful. You can study skills online. We're going to choose a skill. Now, she wanted to learn charisma, so we're going to have her study charisma online. We'll exit out of the work from home. So it looks like she got a little bit of money for that. Socialize with the supernatural. Now, as you can see, we got like a small little boost in that career thing right there. Just a small, teeny tiny boost because, you know, we did some working from home. So that kind of gives her that it kind of takes away some of the fun a little bit, but yeah, it kind of takes away some of the fun a little bit, but it helps. Now she's gonna get a skill here pretty quickly, and then we'll have to have her read a book because, like, if she reads a book, then that will give her a little bit of fun. Sing karaoke. We could actually do that. We could actually go to mix and sing some karaoke, but we'll go ahead and try to get her a charisma skill first. And then we're probably going to need to get a bit of food. Oh, goodness. Goodness.
Krugo!
Okay, now, I got this on speed 2, but, you know, the reason why, as we can see, it looks like the skill meter is crawling along, but that's because of our relativity time. Now, it's still, you know, we're still gaining the speed. We're still getting the skill at the right interval, but because the clock is running slower, you know, we have a little bit more time to actually do stuff because that clock is running slower. It goes relative to what you know, to what we're doing. So, you know, not to get alarmed from that. Now, with our story progression, I have all the stories turned off at this point right now, but as we get heirs and generations and stuff, we'll adjust the story progression so that we can see what they're doing in the town and just, you know, kind of see how they're doing. But right now, I really don't want to hear everybody else's story in the town because we'll get a lot of, what happens is you get a lot of pop-ups in the right-hand side here, and it can get a little wonky. Now I'm going to put that on speed 2. So again, because I've adjusted our sim clock, it kind of puts everything into relative perspective. Now you can always adjust the rate of skill, like how fast they learn if you want to. That's the beauty of these Zenrouse mods is you can do that. So that's why I really love playing with them, because it really, really, really enhances my gameplay. And see, then I'm not constantly having to have my Sims cook and stuff all the time either, so. But we'll gain her a, we will gain her a celebrity, or not celebrity, we'll have her gain a charisma skill. And then we'll go ahead and get, we'll go ahead and get her an autumn salad. And then maybe we'll actually go out and do something. Go to a hot spot. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... I guess the fun level was coming down, so we'll have to just make sure that we... And studying those skills online, it kind of takes a little bit too, so... Now, until she gets a cooking skill, I don't want to have her cook anything hot because I don't want to burn anything, even though we have a fire alarm and stuff, you know, but still. We don't have enough money to replace anything. Okay. So we're going to get that salad. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab a plate. And then we'll throw it into the fridge. Make sure you clean it up. And then we'll go ahead and go to the bathroom. And then we'll actually go out and see if we can do something. Use it, wash hands. Alright, we'll put that on speed 2. Excuse me, speed 2. Okay. Now see, by the time she pees, like it says 3:15. It'll take her maybe 10 minutes to pee.
Oh, no.
Whereas like if you had it set on the regular time, it takes your Sims like an hour to pee. So I really like this relativity. Really, really do like this relativity. Now let's see if we can find the karaoke place. Mixmaster Karaoke, and then she wanted to sing karaoke. We'll go ahead and try to do that. Okay, so here is Mixmaster Karaoke. We'll go ahead and visit there. All right. Now, if I didn't show you before, I actually got a couple of fire alarms to put on each of the doors. Not fire alarms, but burglar. Okay. Got a couple of burglar alarms to put on the doors so that if we get a burglar, then, you know, that'll help. Because it never fails. Like, all the time, my first night, it just seems like 90% of the time on my first night, I get somebody that breaks into my house. So, it's a wee bit crazy. And this kind of takes a minute to load, so we just got to kind of wait for it now. Alright. Sometimes if you put it in map view and then zoom back in, sometimes that helps, but not always. Sometimes like if you zoom out and in, that helps too. But it just, I don't know, it seems like it's kind of taking a minute for my textures to load. But here is Mixmaster Karaoke, and we could actually have her sing some karaoke, which is what she wants to do. So, come on over here. Oh, is somebody already singing? We'll go ahead and come on over here to the karaoke machine. Can we not? I guess somebody else is gonna sing. I guess we gotta wait. Doggone it, I wanna sing. Oh my. Can we boo him? Can we boo him? Can we boo him? Oh my gosh. Oh man. Can we? You're clapping for him? He doesn't sound so good. There you go, booer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, they suck. Yeah. Watch karaoke singer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I know, they sound terrible. You guys suck, man. Now I guess they get pretty good at this. As they go along, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was bad. That was bad. All right, we want to sing. We want to sing. Dance. Okay. We'll wait for them to get off of there. There we go. Okay, we want to sing. Alright, we'll have her sing. She's not going to sound any better. Yeah, she's not going to sound any better either, but... Oh my, yeah. It just makes me laugh. I can't help it. It just, oh gosh, it makes me laugh so hard. Really makes me laugh. Oh man.
Flop dropper.
Was Shane's word? Let's do a friendly introduction. We can, as soon as we get done singing or croaking or whatever you want to call it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It makes me laugh so hard. Totally makes me laugh so hard. Yep. Now let's see if we can maybe do maybe we can gain a friend or something like that here. Let's go ahead and show him a cat's video, see how he takes it. We'll get that started. Show funny video.
Oh,
he likes it. Learn his sign. I don't think we're gonna get romantic with them or anything like that, but we'll kind of show Cat's video. We'll just kind of get to know him a little bit, and that'll kind of help with our charisma. Gross video. These funny interactions really do help. Show funny video. Yeah, these funny interactions really do help because it kind of ups that friendship quite a lot more. Cat's video. Now the sign.
no.
Ask sign. Now, normally, I guess without these mods, they will put that in the romance category, but they've moved it to the friendly category. I think the mods did. So we'll queue up some more funny things. Gross video. Funny video. Cats video. Acquaintance. So we're gonna get to be a friend here pretty quickly. So she's gaining some fun, which is good. And I think there's a pool table up here. The place is pretty quiet.
Klub Lorca? Naskanu.
I'm going to take off to go to a hotspot because I don't know if we're going to really have any here.
Awe tubes pansaki. Ma kirixili prakani?
Nevin roar. Sabun ray boo.
Smushla.
So, okay. So it looks like he is a Taurus. All right. So she's got a little bit of points for that. That's good.
Rovi.
Okay. So becoming a friend, which is good. Or we are a friend now, which is awesome. Still wants to learn that charisma skill and throw a party.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. See if there's anybody else that we could talk to. Oh, maybe somebody else is gonna sing. Oh, yep, somebody else is gonna sing. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here.
Oh. Oh.
Because she's starting to get kind of tired, but we're gonna go ahead and take off. She'll be like, I can't handle any more bad singing. I can't do it. I can't do it. Forget it. I just can't. I can't. All right. We'll go ahead and follow her. New friend. Unfulfilled. Now we could actually go ahead and buy her a charisma book because she is a bookworm, and she'd probably do a lot better with reading the charisma instead of studying it online. So, but we do have this online center. So what you can do is you can go e-shopping, and we can shop for books. Now I don't know if we're going to have enough money to buy a charisma book or not. Watch a Wild Horse. They always have that wish come up whenever I guess they go past one, but I can never catch them enough to watch them very much. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have for skills. We can't really afford charisma. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and practice charisma in the mirror. I think we may have a mirror that we could do that with. We may have to buy a... Oh, we got a mirror. All right. We're going to go ahead and practice charisma in the mirror. Practice your speech, and then that'll kind of maybe give us a charisma skill. She's starting to get tired, but... yeah, she's starting to get tired, but so we'll have her do this for a little bit, and then we'll see if we can we'll get her put to bed. But I want to gain that skill.
Joshin, Matumaka, Tim.
And I think yep, there we go.
Abraku.
Awesome.
La Difinas.
So she's gained that.
Kralak, Maka Kralak.
Omnihubits.
She wants to throw a party, which I guess we could do.
Kashini. Tasha Lava. Jimmy Kalari. Dorna.
All right, I tell you what. We're going to go ahead and use the bathroom. We'll take our shower.
Rigi Sami. Mickey Flaklu.
And then we're going to go ahead and get her to bed.
Lucky Fumaluj.
Sleep. So I'll go ahead and be back in the morning when she gets up because we don't need to watch this. So we'll be back in the morning when she gets up. All right, guys. So she is up, and we're gonna just she can have some salad for breakfast. Why not? And then once she gets done, we'll go ahead and have her send a text to Simon. We're gonna make the bed. We'll make sure that she cleans up her mess. Oops. When she gets done. Okay, just give me a sec. Yeah, sometimes I get where this my game gets a little stuck. Oh my gosh. Crazy. All right. So you need to clean that up. And then we'll come over to the bookcase and we're going to go ahead and read cooking. That way maybe we can get a cooking skill. Because that's going to help. You know, having a cooking skill is helpful to any sim, really. Alright, go ahead and clean that up. And reading a book will kind of help get her fun level up too, because with her being a bookworm, you know, that always brings that fun level up. And she wants to buy a firecracker, so maybe we can do that. All right. We'll put that on speed 2 while she reads that. Okay, time is now running at 0.62 of normal speed. Okay, so the carpool is going to arrive in about an hour. Well, we might as well just go ahead and go to work. Get on to work. Let's go ahead and we can go ahead and power work. Now her mood is excellent, and the boss, sucking up to the boss and all that is great. So, you know, let's go ahead and suck up to the boss, and then maybe that'll kind of help just a little bit. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop this part here. We kind of recorded for a little bit. Obviously, next time we'll do a little bit more gameplay, but, you know, part 1 is always getting things set up and kind of getting the preliminaries out of the way. But in part 2, we'll have a lot more gameplay, and we'll see what we can do. Get her up that ladder very quickly if we can, you know, just really have her just hit it hard, you know, really just have her hit it hard. So subscribe to see more of the series, plus into the other series I do that you may be interested in, because that tells me that you like my videos and you like what I do. Hit the heck out of the like button many times over. Again, that tells me that you enjoy my videos and what I do. Leave a comment, and you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye, guys.